Well, at least it's very clear that you're bored. Goodbye. Thank you, goodbye. Right, we are going back to MSQ. I'm going to continue leveling Viper in my off time. And maybe eventually we'll be able to use Viper in MSQ. I mean, so far we are still only level 90, doing level 90 quests. So, we need to go back to... Oh, I can actually see the whole area here and the heights, I guess. Would almost say that's spoilery. Where am I going? Over there. Did I talk to you people yet? No, if I did. I wonder what man of shipwright repairs heat-driven boats. We're making progress now. The solution to Okano's woes is as good as found. I would hope so. Rinohanu wishes to take you to the shipwright. The shipwright's name is Ukifu. He's a Shibral who only moved to Kozamaoka a few years ago, but has since mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to manners. Make sure to offer him a proper Hanu greeting. Don't want to offend him right before asking a favor. What Hanu greeting? Oh, that one. Don't worry, I remember how it goes. Then we shouldn't have any problems. Let's head to Okbekbe, to the east of here. Let's do so. Know why I'm walking here. Can't fly yet. Yup. Okay, I'm going to make a quick detour. Actually, I should also do this. That's not very far away. I'm going to explore a bit of area. While I'm over here, I'm going to try to ignore you. You're not here to fight beasties. So you want to the northeast? Quickly go and get that, I think. Off to the north. Close. And get a bit more area too. There's the current. 50, 45 to the best. Oh, there you are. Where's the ether current got? Where's the next? 4 or 1 to the southeast. That's way too far away. So we are going to quickly get this bit of area too. Yet. Yep. I think there's a whole river. That. I'm not entirely sure what I think about everything being yet. Kinda like it, I think. Look over there. Do you see the big winding staircase? Yes, I do. Oh, it seems to have a place where visitors can stay. Looks cozy. Yes? This is Okbekbe, a village of all. Those who drift into Kazamaoka from the Jolly and elsewhere are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. As for Fukevu, he lives and works in the House of Water's High, at the top of that large tree nearby. Follow me, but I should warn you, the climb up the stairs can be challenging. Okay. Sure, you'll be fine. Yep, it's still southeast. Just nothing near. Yeah. I bet we need to cross that river or something. Oh, up we go. Up these very long stairs. But here we are. Should mention that Ukifu isn't only a stickler for etiquette, he's also, well, you'll find out soon enough. Ohokale. We are hoping to enlist a man's aid, so it pays not to be rude in any case. Bye, Loki.
What do you want with me?
Right. The greeting.
Right, you can do it.
Ohokali!
Oh, Kali! Good. You brought your manners with you. When you know Kanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
That makes sense.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before. You're Wuklamat? Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wukevu. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette. Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head!
I will not. Keep your head. I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, all right?
All right then, consider it forgotten.
How prompt.
Yes.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's in bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye.
Ihihana.
I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials. My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
We can't wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
I told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a
What's
whit.
your deal, dude?
What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Well, maybe a little.
Allow me to show you where to procure Oyuipo. We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
Yeah.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
That should save us some time.
All right then. Let's get moving.
I really hope this audio crackling isn't coming in through the stream and it's only on my headphones. Maybe I need to buy new headphones. Maybe. Maybe it is an actual audio thing. Ooh, sneaky.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
Ihiana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
I don't see how letting her do a thing and winning the thing isn't going to help you. I guess. A rather eccentric fellow, but I believe his heart is in the right place. Yes, quite eccentric indeed. Cave Kikitola, southwest of Okahana. You can return to the village first, then head there on foot. Yeah, sure. Teleport there. There you are. I must envy how effortlessly she can shift from one mood to its polar opposite. At least I presume it does so by choice. I sure hope so. Southwest of here, was it? Let's be on our way. Okay. 56 kilometers to the southwest, and we are going southwestish. Maybe we'll have time for that. Oh dear. Well, thank you. We can hear a bit of the combat music now. We already heard a bit of combat music in the job quest. Where is it now? 83 to the west. It's not very far away. Well, let's talk to you first to see if... well, this must be the cave, so yeah, I'm going west a little bit then. Where's the current? Back to the southwest. Oh god, it's going to be up, isn't it? To the south. That's definitely going to be... How do I get up? Uncertain how to get up. That needs to be... Is it? Oh, it is. Nice. You don't have to go up. There's no up here. Awesome. Where's the next? Hill 9 to the north. You can go like this next time you need to go back to the village. Let's see. In travel. Yeah. Was there more? There's a lot, isn't there? 10 of them. Think about like 7 in Endwalker? I mean, there's 4 now. But they did say they would reduce the ether currents for Endwalker. But I think there were like 10. I think. Hello. Look, you can see the falls back of the cave. Those hollows must have been carved out by the constant deluge of water from above. Cave Kikitola, as promised, hunted many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident. I will conduct my own search out here. You can spot our Tisha by its huge glimmer. Bring anything matching that description to me. Scout the side of the cave then. The west half, and I'll take the east. Okay. Just going to go back over here. No, there was an entrance here. Just came from the entrance. So far I don't see enemies that actually want to attack me. On closer inspection, you find that the glimmer you spied was just light reflecting off the water. Oh. Okay, don't attack more critters like this. Thank you. I'm always somewhat scared when doing AoEs. Also light reflection. Find a chunk of stone glowing a distinct shade of green. This seems like the exact kind of mineral Linohanu was looking for. Flip. Oh, I'm done, apparently. Only one chunk will do. Let's actually go through this part of the cave. See if you can see Kyle doing something. So we can check this. Oh, this is cool. Hi. How did you... Keep forgetting how to dive. But you probably can't dive in there. Okay. I am not seeing a Kyle over here. Nope. trials. Oh, look at point out. Nice. Kikitola. This enchanting hollow was carved out by the unrelenting deluge of 3 waterfalls, Shodunin, Sho'onu, and Shopik. In hours of darkness, the profusion of luminous moss within resembles a dazzling night sky, and the Hanu Hanu name meaning overflowing with many stars. Lovely. I would like to see this at night then, but it's way not night. Yeah, come on. You can do it. I have a whole bunch of hunting back to do. Picked over the ground near the entrance, but found nothing. Did you have better luck inside the cave? I have raw abokisho, a green glowing rock containing what appears to be abokisha. Yes, this is abokisha. Along with Kai's contribution, we have more than enough for our needs. The stone you've brought shines very brightly. Thank you both. You would have been happy to know we were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader for this year's Ihana. When the big storm hit, he did not survive. It fell to me to carry on in his stead. That was why you agreed to Wuklimat's request, despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it hurt to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid behind before me. I will walk it, for myself and for my friend. Sounds good. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please, rest assured that we've taken your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together. The Hanu shall now host a splendid, uplifting festival. That we shall. Let's return and deliver Apokishu to Ukeru's waiting hands. Sure. After I make a giant detour. Go north. Oh, button. And one to the northwest. Uh-oh. Dang it. Oh, double dang it. I can actually swim in this. I was not expecting to swim. Six to the northwest. One of those fairy trees. Five to the north. It isn't in this tree. Oh. It's closer than I thought. Nice, nice. Where's the next? 622 to the south. Well, that's going to have to wait. To the east. To the east, so it's probably going to be around there then. game is being a bit laggy. Not good. I'm not losing frames on stream though, it seems. The stream should still be good? Oh, what? No. Oh no. Didn't ask for this. Go away, please. Go villagers. Rodolja. See the can't. Young 20 to the southeast. Oh, I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Let's continue actually doing questing. We can turn with it. And here we are. Climate is back too. Come too far to stop now. The lifting of wings must go on. Kyle. Do this. I hope Clamat's foray was as productive as ours. Clamat? We just got back ourselves. Did you find the stone we needed? We did. Thanks to the third promise and our mighty swings, we've collected some suitable logs for Uyuipo, or the Obakisha. You have this. Yes, these are excellent samples. A goodly quantity too. At this stage, we've likely surmised that the lifting of wings encourages the crops to grow, but not exactly how, eh? But you're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the result should be spectacular. Now, to get to work crafting these pieces for the float, could use an assistant first in the arcane art to enhance the Uyuipu's connectivity. And I'd be delighted to help. Everyone else should head back to Okanu. Join you at the float once the work here is complete. Okay, good luck. Final touches are fairly routine and shouldn't take long. Go ahead and wait by the float. Final touches, you have a raw chunk of stone. I'm excited to see how Ihano turns out. Ihano. Maybe to open the teleport screen. Several people have now said that they would like to see Emmett Telk again. And yeah, I suppose so. Or at least that they want his storytelling, which was very good in Endwalker. As Wukavu said, the festival was really a spectacle to behold. Gathering the Uyuipa was a trial in of itself. First, Wukavu criticized everything I did, and he suddenly yelled, "I've spoken ill of the third promise, I must punish myself." He said to slam his head into an Uyuipa tree. I told him not to worry about it, again, and it was like snuffing out a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. Lastly, at least we've seen to the balls in the new eye. Now we just have to wait for the feathers from the twins. Have you seen through the ball in the eye? Still seems to be missing. Who dies? Pumpkin orange, Ocho green, and Celeste green. I like Celeste green. Ocho green is actually kind of nice too, but I would probably like the silver piece. Diplomat settles down to rest before the festival gets underway. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. there by the float. Isn't that our promise? And rumors are true. She's trying to complete the feat of raids by reviving Ihana. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops. Does she honestly believe that will be enough to save our harvest? Second Thomas, meanwhile, barely glanced at the field before leaving Okano altogether. We asked too much of our young claimants. Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to count Koana out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reeds. Something about what needs to be done. That's all. I still get to see another of his innovations firsthand. I think he might be planning to cull the sick reeds, so that the healthy one can grow better or something. That sounds like a corner. Look at the reeds was all he needed to think about solution. Be that as it may, our own solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. Hello, others. It took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of Vince Chosen, when I was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it. What an incredible custard sent his feathers sailing for yalms. The turn ourselves is more difficult than it looks. Aaron filled in the air for a moment, before landing on his foot. I am a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. As for us, we bought wood and gemstone placements crafted by Rokevu. All that's left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor last time I was here. I remember being surprised they could even lift the thing with his hulking weight on top of it. The rider must be a personage of great esteem, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn servant. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, who is it? You. Oh. Yes. Beloved Ihana, lifting of wings is only being held because you and your companions. Thus do I nominate you, Uklamat, as our guest of honor. Huh, me? This boat won't make me seasick, will it? I don't think so. Then weigh anchor. You can fully refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I'll be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Uklamat. I have roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float in a slow procession towards Kozanoaki, where the sacred likeness of Ishai is ensconced. What I'd like you to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife, so the procession can move along unabated. Consider it done. You expect me to sit still until Dokivo has finished the float? You come along and help with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist Wukifu with the repairs. If you're unsure where you need to go, the path I spoke of begins at the south of the village and runs off to the east. It will lead you across the bridges to the side of the sun. Then we shall see to clearing it end to end. Let's do so. Goodbye, everyone. Now I will talk to you. The Ihana procession often runs afoul of territorial creatures on the way to Kosan Noaki. I actually appreciate you removing those threats in advance. I'll get to work. By the time you're done mashing monsters, the float will be good as new. My lack of combat skills would only get underfoot. Be hunting. Accent is terrible. Sorry. Got on the mount. Over here. I'm guessing. Oh, there's everyone. The key to which Befu pursues his interests is remarkable. Apparently, his studies of the Kozumaoka region were so invigorating that he decided to move here and immerse himself within the culture. Once at the ready, we'll make short work of this task. If the float functions as I think it does, I would not be surprised if it were attracting creatures. The concentration of ether would be an irresistible lure. Nightfall. As Dino Hano said, Kozanuaki should be down this way, then off to the east where the path brushes. Then something about bridges and the stride of the sun? Anyway, let's split up and get to work. Once you've called out the threats you can find, we'll meet up in front of Shahi. Okay. Sounds good, I think. Nope, I don't want to deal with you until I have to deal with anything. Destination. Some stuff, I guess. Online stink show. Okay. Stink too much. Please. Okay, there's that one. We discover a bit of new area. Let's see. Oh, that one heading to the south. That's a bit too far. I think that's the edge of the edges of the sun or something. Oh, hey Kyle. Dead creature. Told you, you don't need to watch over me anymore. For you. Now the destination. Now we go all the way to the east. Where that ether gun might also be. Let's see. 150 to the northeast. Yeah, that's pretty nearby. Look. 7 to the northeast. Just keep following this road, I guess. Getting messages. No. 37 to the north. Well, let's go to the north then, I guess. See what the current is. And avoid this creature, whatever it is. Ocelot. Let's see. Got one new location. And 99 gnomes to the west. There it is. That's our 50th account? Our 40th account. Dang. gonna take a while, I guess. Oh, that's the next one. 364 to the east. How much more east is there? Is that 364 yards of east? I guess so. Destination. Oh, I'm hungry also. Now we're dead ocelot. Where are you? Oh, we need to go north apparently. Difficult choice. 274 to northeast. Oh. Make a quick detour. No, that's a lot, don't do it. There's it. 184 to the east. 13 to the east. There's somewhere. There it is. You see it? Can I get, no. Nope. I was struggling doing this. And there we have 5 ether currents. What's the next? 1108 to the southwest. Oh, it's gonna be a while until we do that one. Let's actually follow the quest again. We can finally become level 91. Kozanowaki. We are here. Do I get ups? I need to get ups. There we are. This is where my ups are. Okay, and I think we're going to finish this quest eventually. And then I'm going to get something to drink because I have run out of tea. And it is hot as hell here. This room has like 0 ventilation and is standing in the same room as a very warm laptop. You are a step ahead of us. This must be the likeness of Kishai. Something. The Hanu deity of the harvest. Is it? Yeah. That's an Alo reference, I think. But even the sacred images are woven with reeds. And feathers. Makes you appreciate how much that culture revolves around the East Harvest, doesn't it? Instead, the Kishai was worshipped on another continent. Its ancient faith was then brought to Tural by the first Hanu. The Hanu migrated here from another continent? Then we have the two do share a common ancestor. This is all very fascinating, but shouldn't we be getting back to Linu Hanu? We'll want to know if the path is safe for the procession. Right, and I need to ride on the float. Walk on ahead and tell him we're done here. Do we get to go back to Okhanu too? Meanwhile, in Okhanu, what's going on? Ooh, the restored float. Oh, there's this guy.
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you. Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
His voice sounds kind of familiar.
Very well, if that's what you want.
Cha-cha! I put everything into that blow.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us. But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you'd like.
Calm yourself, Chosen One. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts. Lucky for you. Eh?
Two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Mamuk?
Talk to us, third promise. You're not dying, are you?
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes! Yes, we are!
Look how happy he is. Look how happy everyone is. He saved the festival. Glad we kept the float out of Buckle Jaja's clutches, but gods, he brushed me aside like I was bothersome rat. Like he said, yes. Given the nature of the right of succession, I suspect such altercations are inevitable. Probably. Thankful I made it back before anyone was seriously injured. I waited for us to leave so we could still float. Coward and a thief. Indeed. I've learned one thing in my life. It's that poor manners often betray poor character. Tense encounter. I'm thankful Athen thought to share those link pearls. Thank you for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but against that two-head, I may as well not have been there at all. Nonsense! Stood your ground and brought us the time we needed to make it back. You are incredibly brave. I'll give you money, please. Oh, so close to 91. Looking for we should spread word that the festival will soon be held. With that exciting interlude over, will you please to know that my repairs are finished as well? I see. Indeed. Before we commence the festival, however, it would be a courtesy to inform the villagers that Ihana will be held after all. Go forth. Do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is necessary. Ohakali. See, I remember. With the chat mode in Say, use the keyboard or the software keyboard to enter any phrase containing the words Ohakali to greet the Okano villagers. So I'm just going to say Ohakali. I need to go to Say chat, and I am going to greet some peeps. Where are the peeps? They need greeting. There's one over there. Okay, I almost fell off, I guess, while looking at the map, but I didn't, so haha. I'm just... Daddy, Hana, I feel so empty. Yeah. Oh, Kali. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, Kali. Oh, Kali! Festival's about to begin. Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival. The repair should be finished as soon as possible. What to do? Just attend. Next one. The spirited Hano. To look forward to anymore. Yeah. Ohakali! The festival is about to begin. What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Cleaning up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on us all. The lifting of things is tradition. A joyous one at that. Don't sit here putting my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. I wonder if my accent is even remotely Spanish and not something else. Probably it is. Something completely different. But it's fine. So much has been taken from us. Why even try? I mean, I think it's starting to go into Russian territory. Ohakali! Festival's about to begin. What? Float is fixed. Fallen friends will be glad to know that Ihana will soon be underway. They would have wanted us to honor them with celebration, not let our lost deterrence from it. Let's go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. Excellent. Let's go to the festival. I am so ready to do the festival. Let's go, festival. It'll be amazing, I'm sure. Bookavoo. The Hana were pleased to hear the festival was going ahead, I imagine. That is well. Once your friends return, the lifting of wings can begin at last.
So few have come.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
Off you go.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning.
It is not.
It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her! Ready and...
I could get used to this.
I'm not going to go very fast.
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
Right, we've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
It must have been a long path. Going as fast as they do, which is not very fast at all. But Lamont is still enjoying it, so that's great. I'm still incredibly pretty. Oh.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana.
Oh, glowies. Everyone gets glowies.
The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Kishaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Laser eyes.
It worked!
Like a literal charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible!
It is very flickering. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. Lovely, healthy reeds. I wasn't sure what to expect, but the festival was admittedly impressive. I've completely lost your voice. That's fine. I told you, didn't I? Spectacular. Even deprived of their usual sustenance, the Hana seemed invigorated the moment the festival began. The Hana truly is magical. Indeed. I was quick to dismiss the idea that the float had magical arcane properties. I think I wanted to believe that no one knew more about the Hana than me. It turns out there are many things I've yet to learn. I'd like to take a turn riding a float. What? It looked like fun. That thought didn't cross your mind? Maybe. The feels rejuvenated. The Hano too might finally replenish their flagging reserves of ether. Indeed. Should I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren have been swept up by the festival fever. As I saw, they were taking turns at the carrying poles on the way back to the village. Please, feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognize the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
Connor!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies?
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wuklamat. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
So this is what they look like.
Go on, set it in the tablet.
A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more.
And on to the next.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
A third promise? You must join us for Ihihana next season. As Dawn Servant, of course.
Right. It's back to Tulihiola for now.
Right.
Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
These are interesting times indeed.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
What'll happen to the reeds now? Okay, just outside Kano. Where's Buckle's Jaja gone, I wonder? What does this follower mean by the other prospect? I assume Kona. I'm curious as to who these Archons the second promise mentioned could possibly be. Well, Koana seems a decent sort. Strikes me as a man who likes to keep others at a distance. Two-headed troubles aside, the Macron completed the feed and earned the keystone. That's all that matters. My journey has just started and I've already met so many wonderful people. Kevu, for one, he's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is. And Inuhanu. It warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Ihana, and to help others do the same. Can't help but feel excited when thinking of who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to Shibalyaftye. And suddenly, feature quests. tempting as they are, though, well, they are very tempting, never mind. They are too tempting. I'm gonna do them. If I can find where they are. There that one is. So what do we need to do? And us, imagine so. Hanu wishes to share Okanu's customs with his new visitors. You're Wuklamat's companion, aren't you? Shai smiles upon me. I hope the great bird would guide one of the village's saviors to me. See, the time has come for us to make customary offerings to Kishai. The ceremony will hold there. I would invite you to participate as an honored guest. Will you join us then? Oh, that makes me so happy. My feathers are standing up straight. The traditional offering is a fruit that grows to the southwest. They must be so ripe they've fallen off the earth. To the earth, not off the earth. Gather a tree and deliver them to the Nahali at the shrine. Okay. That's good. Hano. Good stuff. Yeah, I guess. There you are. Hano. Nahanu leads help performing an honor tradition. Okali Lorelei, I know your name. Who isn't familiar with Wuklamat's companions? You mention your friends can't seem to go a moment without mentioning you. I'm Lanuhanu, and I have the honor of being the wind's chosen. It is my feathers which adorn the festive float. I feel the wind has guided you to me for a reason. As a visitor to our village who has fast become an honored friend, I would offer you a chance to strengthen our bonds. Perhaps you're familiar with the Landscar? It is customary among the Wind's Chosen to save their molted feathers and present them to these brave protectors as gifts every few years. At this very moment, one of their numbers is making their way to Okanu to receive our offering. There's much more to it than just a simple delivery. I think you'd be interested in taking part. It would deepen your understanding of our ways. Perhaps you and this member of the Landsguard will become fast friends. I would start with a small task if you're willing. Nahanche is the name of our guest. He was due to arrive some time ago. I fear he may be lost. Could you search the road for him? I'll stay behind in case he arrives here after all. Okay. So, was there another feature quest here? Fates. Quests. Doesn't look like. Enough. And let's see if we can find this Mahanche. That you? You're just standing around for. For me, you're not a Hanu. Unless you're melting something awful. Ah, so that's the way of it. Well, now that you found me, I suppose I better get on with it. Sorry for my lack of enthusiasm. Joined the Landsguard hoping I could bust some skulls, slaughter some beasts, you know. Use these muscle of mine. For my first assignment, unlocking crates of supplies are not exactly what I had in mind. I suppose complaining won't get this done any faster. I can make this Lanuhanu then. Sure, that's just testing you. Found him. Now we can begin. What the gift of feathers is to be bestowed? There are proper steps that must be taken. Firstly, bid the warmest of welcomes to Nahanchi. The Winds Chosen, it's my solemn duty to show you what sights our humble village has to offer. Son of the Landsguard, it behooves you to become familiar with all the corners of the continent, yes? Then, what are you looking at, dude? Just pay attention. Then come with me to the center of Okano. You can behold the entire village at once. You paying attention? What a load off. Oh man. Hey, Gedalian. This is Okano. As you can see, homes are made from wood and reeds, both of which the forest blesses us with in abundance. But nature's blessings are to be treated with care, for dry reeds can easily catch flame. Like this flame. And if they do, we risk setting our entire village alight. Building waterways through Okano is a way to protect us from such incidents. Aquatic beasts can travel them as well. When these beasts come too great in number, we beseech landguards to guard them. Do you know? I always thought hunting duty was just a way to keep us sharp. I'm here. I'll make sure nothing troubles your home. All of Okano would thank you. But now for the reason you came. The feathers of the Winds Chosen. They're used to adorn the equipment worn by the Landsguard. The design evokes the image of Kishaihi, great bird revered by all Anohano. Feathers give it a touch of authenticity, makes the soldiers appear all the fiercer. Every soldier's outfit is designed according to their profession, and each feather must undergo an elaborate process of dyeing and oiling to meet the Landguard's various need. So without further ado, let us begin. First ask that you come meet me at the gate to the southeast. Fine. I should warn you, I'm not known for my delicate hands. That went about as well as expected. Could you stay behind for a moment, Lorelei? I would like to hear your opinion of Nahanchi. Let's be somewhat subtle about it. He's not the most motivated person. I have the same impression. Truth be told, his attitude is the same as every Landsguard who becomes to receive this gift. We meant to fix it. Consider it as a rite of passage of sorts. The Landsguard sends us troops whose rough edges want for polish. And the tasks we set before them serve as a whetstone. Because of our work, they gain a great insight into the history and meaning behind this exchange of gifts. Soldiers with a tangible bond to their charge will protect it all the more staunchly. In recent days, however, even our treasure trove of knowledge hasn't been enough to rouse the spirits of some. But working alongside someone as capable of you, Nahanchi may find the extra motivation he needs. Now then, let us proceed to the southeastern gate. All this goes without saying. Keep this little conversation between us a secret. And you're almost done with this quest. There you are. Feathers we send the Landsguard have for decorative purposes. Since they can lay untouched for quite some time, they aren't fit for use on the float. What did I do to deserve this? Now I know why my superiors were snickering behind my back as I depart. Hano might think this part is worth all this trouble. I just want to get it over with. Oh, you have just turned into a regular quest, so I am very sorry. Goodbye. Might come back to this, if I remember. Now though, next feature quest. Next, ether current. There's about the fruit. I was not paying attention to enemies. What's the next fruit? There it is. Here, yes, yes. Now we need to go way over there. Again, there's no teleporty. 50 to the southwest. That's the complete opposite of where we're going. I assume there's something to do in these two areas eventually. So, no, let's go. Manavito. I'll not have the combats with you. I have tasks to do. No colibri. No, I said no. The colibri. Running, lots of running. I think I'm just going to patrouille towards Uihoka. 52 to the southwest. Was over there, it was like 1,000 miles to the southwest. No, Ocelot, do not want their attention. Yep, just gonna keep being to the southwest. I'm going to discover this bit of land though, because why not? After I talk to Lanohali. Lanohali is up. How do I up? Oh. This is how we up. Oh, it's at least not incredibly up. Oh, hello. What do I order down? What a fruit. This ripe bluish fruit is said to be a favorite of Kishahi. Kishahi will be most satisfied with these. Today you are more than an honored guest. You are the very heart of the ceremony. After your efforts to bring ear honey back to us, Kishahi is doubtless overjoyed to see you in this hall. The fruit shall bear a powerful blessing indeed. Now, you must take the previous offer back to whence you came. Let us pass the fruit to Hanu. The ceremony will be complete. Go with haste. Viewpoint. Zanwaki, a reed-woven statue of Anohanu deity Kishahi, stands const here in this place of worship. shrine is believed to stand on sacred ground, a holy dry land blessed by the sun's rays, and the otherwise swampy terrain. Nice. Okay, I guess I already got the fruits. So let's have a quick run over to the north. What the heck are you? Woodsman. See. Oh, I have discovered a new location. Bye. Have we discovered this part? Nah. What is over there? Dock Poker. I might do that off stream or something. For now, I'm just going to go back to Okano. I will do feature quests. I will do MSQ. I will do ether currents, but those, even those, I will probably not all do on stream, unless they happen to be close, which might very well be close to MSQ. Welcome back. What's Lano highly impressed by your offering? Yes, because we have blessed food now. The smell emanating from the sect indicates that Shai's blessing is powerful indeed. Yes, I can feel Kishai's grace emanating from these. Thus the ceremony is complete. Young Hano clamored to participate in this rite, you know. It's said that the food offered to Kishai comes imbued with this divine spirit. All who carry them shall be blessed with great luck. Surely you will be too. Although you traveled far, I hope you feel enriched by the experience. I do. With of gratitude, may the wings of Kishai sweep ill fortune from your path. Thank you. That's 2 of those ether currents done. It gives me about half of these and half of these. They're almost halfway done. Kozumaoka. Now I'm going to teleport back to Rulihula. When we are there, I'm going to AFK for a small moment. What's this? Oh, leaves and draft. Right. Where is... I'm going to get a new drink, so I will be right back. You can enjoy this lovely music. I'm back, by the way. Might be obvious from me doing things. Wuklamat declared her intention to save the festival. I feared where it might lead us. I'm glad to see my concerns were unfounded. This festival must be as central to their traditions as the Sundrop dances to the Vanu. You love making comparisons between the two. I noticed Zoral Jar was not at the Hanu village. He was not. I pray we don't cross paths with Bakul Jaja at the next feed. We probably will. Approachable Bellu. Oh, my belly. How long has it been since I feasted so well? Yeah, you were sent out to eat. While you wait. Just like that, found an elector and one of us keystone. Never was right to trust your instincts. Keep things moving. Chances are good we'll find an elector there as well. I would do anything, however. You should see what your opportunistic fellow friend has to say. We are now level 91. In fact, I'm going to decline, because these are going to be another series of level 90 quests. So I'm going to take this opportunity to level... not red mage, maybe red mage. Or monk? No, no monk. Red mage have presented. I mean, credendum things. Yes. So I could boost these to 660. Just like 500 tombstones. 600 tombstones. No, these are both augmented already. 500 tombstones. Get this 660, but I don't like red mage that much. Become my second class that I get to level 91 with. Maybe I'll go with something else than DPS though. I do like Dragoon. Difficult choices. Oh, do Dragoon. I don't care. I'm waiting for what feels like days. Enough of Bokevus across to feed an army. What is it look you'd like to know? My main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Orkapacha, we depart from the Arch of the Dawn, then take the road west of the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? It is indeed the way to Orkapacha. The damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, will be doing much more stumbling than walking. Do take heart. When I come to rugged terrain, we have a much tenable solution available. Come with me. Where are we going? Over there. Over there. Camel peloton now. We are going to get alpaca. Alpaca. Why did it have to be alpacas? What do you have against alpacas? Yes? What do you have against alpacas? What have alpacas ever done to you? Alpacas are the most majestic creatures that exist. Do not ever speak badly about alpacas, Uklamat. We will not be friends anymore. Okay? Talking to Apollo before we departed was a wise decision. I for one would rather not brave a treacherous slippery trail on foot. Beasts are sure-footed, that's for certain. Pelu all being small is confusing enough. Those masks make it almost impossible to tell men from women, let alone guess at their age. My, are these fluffy babies our mounts? See, you get it. You absolutely get it, Kraft. These fluffy babies will be our mounts. And what fluffy babies they are. May I introduce to you our most dependable companion, the alpaca. These animals can traverse Okapacha's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. They fill much the same niche as our chocobos back at home. You don't have alpacas in Eosia? Alpacas are native to Yoctural. Eosia has its chocobos, and the Eastern lands have their horses. I go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in a place which ill suits its qualities, and where it is not needed anyway. But must we ride these little monsters? I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas. When I was small, and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat on me, and there was the foulest stench you can imagine. I think they are llamas, though. Do alpacas also spit? I see. What do they like to ride? Alpacas bred as mount are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. You're really doing this then? So, was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful, even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good, I'll take my payment now. What, you want me to pay you? I guess I should have expected as much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. The Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade. As you should know, they take pride in making deals to benefit both parties. Here you go, a fair price for your fair advice. Yes, I made this trade with the Tar Promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. You better not get spit on again. Put that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. Calm and gentle. That's not a Wuklamot thing. I'm still not happy about this. If we need to ride alpacas to reach Okapacha, then that's what we'll do.
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
So this is Urkopacha. I've never actually been here before.
The air is so crisp and clear.
Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som Al.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wuk Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places. But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to Watranpello.
Oh, truly, I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urgopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels. Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say. Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliyollal. Pelu Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Are they really not? Aaronville is also skeptical.
Watranpello's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there.
He is going to get lost. Even though it is right there. I mean, how could you get lost? Look at that Idrak being... It'll be impressive if you do get lost. I really want to fight an alpaca. Little buddy. Oh, don't move away. Oh, I want to pet you. Also very big. You sure you're not a llama? Okay, bye. Feel the change in altitude most keenly. It may happen at the same degree as the Sea of Clouds. Earth's air is decidedly thin here. Less crowds more supportive of our brothers, but Uklamat's peaceful politics still have the quiet adherence I see. I can see more buildings down the way past Bull. I could see more buildings down the path Bolnok was taking. One was that way. Having difficulty talking again, I guess. This is it. Pela, home of the Pelu Pelu. Clamat should have arrived before us. Oh, she did. She didn't get lost. Good for her. That's not good. Oh, oops. You've come all this way for the right of succession? Oh, so this means I'm exchanging word with the future Dawn servant. Please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate then that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the soldiers of a budding ruler. The nation's ruler should dress her best for adoring people, yes? Finally, for our finest lady, that's right. Come, dear promise. My well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Finest lady? I like the sound of that. Right, suppose a quick look couldn't hurt. What did we just talk about? Anvil, when did you... Shatona from Faro Shaktoral? Northern vendors are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survived them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. No, thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment. Neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Of course. My shop door is always open. You were saying something about not being easily charmed? I was just... As I mentioned previously, people live for bringing happiness to a dead. They wouldn't cheat you to sell you. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Wuklamat fall prey to this affable approach time and again. Time and time again, too. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. I won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. Our valuable insight into the minds of Pelu Pelu. Let us all take Erenvil's word of caution to heart. Clamat is lucky to have Erenvil. Everyone, royalty especially, needs a friend unafraid to chide them when the need arises. Yes. I swear, I'll let it out of my sight for one moment. It would seem the Pelu Pelu are also partial to coffee. All these houses and buildings are made to Pelu Pelu size. And mine too, comes to think of it. Alizé. I can kind of barely fit in here, I guess. Wuklamat is ready to search out the Dawn servant's elector. Not my finest moment, I'll admit. Now that we're here, let's do what we came to do. Find the elector. Allow me to propose a strategy then. Well, Alizé and I will speak with the merchants. Wuklamat, you and Erenvil might try approaching travelers and passerby. While I investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eyes. Should we learn aught of use, let us relay it to the third promise. Okay. Let's go. See if we can find anything interesting like this giant beat right over here we will use. And then we will actually fill up the places. Is there going to be an invisible wall here? Kind of. I cannot stand on the Eathrite itself. Okay, let's see. Oh dear, what just happened? There was a startup. think everything is still fine. I think everything is still fine. Okay, distillery worker. The Dawn Service Electro. Ah, I thought you were a new phase in town. Here for the right of a session, I take it. Me, I don't much care who sits on the throne, so long as they keep the all peaceful. People tend to not be in the mood to relax and savor excellent mezcal once arrows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I say. Oh, right, yes. Asking about the electro business. Got freshly returned from my trading good. Heard that there's a contest afoot. Much else. Pleasure, Tobly. Probably tell you more about it. Probably. Okay. It's over here. Impatient porter. Electors. Oh yes, I've heard about the right of succession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Recently, waiting for Zolja. If the first promise wins, we look to expand the sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers. 8,000 columns, potentially. Thousands column, potentially. So many new trading opportunities spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? No, I would not. Very clear answer. Very well. You said you wanted to know about the Elector? I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you're no supporter of Zolja and his policies. Well, fair enough, I guess. Alpaca keep. Welcome. If it's an alpaca you need, then look no further, etc., etc. Goodbye. So, hey gemstone trader. Actually, I have gemstones now. I'm pleased to report that my stall is open for business. Though I do not accept pell or gill, bi-color gemstones are most welcome. Etc., etc., blah blah blah. Alpaca fillet? Why would I? Alpaca fillet? What do you make with this? I see, lots of things apparently. Including tacos. Oh no, tacos. Mega Magui pineapple? Cooking mezcal? And the silver lobo hide. Silver lobo roulette. Oh, puff. That's 610. That's even worse than. Oh, actually, that's the max eye level for the other stuff is like 620, right? Ah, that's okay then, I guess. Anyway, no, thank you. Come on, walk. Go that way. Looking lovely in pink. Hello there, Amablo. You have a question for me? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see your pressed alpacas before you leave, though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close and our nervous darlings may be tempted to spit on you. That stuff stinks. I happened to a visiting buyer not so long ago. Lovely. Sad Rancher was so mad at me for not giving them a proper warming. No one makes a mistake without totally noticing. He knows everything that happens on this ranch. Oh, I suppose we need to go talk to Tobly. I like this little gathering of people here. Dark cloak, darkish cloak, dead but still dark. And then you. So, well, first we need to go talk to Wuklamat and tell her that we need to speak to Dobly. Hello. You really have to watch yourself around these silver tongue pillars. I almost bought a whole bottle of mezcal, and a stack of blankets, and then there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I managed to learn that Dobly is the man to talk to about the contest. Now, if only they'd share where this pet ledger of theirs is supposed to be found. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay it a visit before the others return. Okay, that's it, so. I was just run over by a car. I'm fine. This way, I think. Yes, here we are. Papa will, I assume. Oh, hey, it's you. I just talked to you. That is a lot of alpacas. Still, you know, that ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let Freddy tell me. Not that I'm scared, of course. Excuse me, is one of these workers Dobly? Dobly? Oh yes, I'd like to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. Can't tell you which one he is though. You can't? Is this part of the contest? All I can say is that Dobly often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, though whoremonger is good, am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. So it's like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Dobly a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone I might think might be Dobly. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Right, we can be back here to share our impressions. Blue, you already said you wouldn't say, but well, obviously I'm not Dobly. I mean, oops, I should have said that. You're meant to find out for yourself who Dobly is, or an elector if it's even in the village at all. Good luck. You think I might be Dobly? Maybe I am. All I will say is that in this village, I've read more alpacas than I. That doesn't sound like a substance. Sniff out the head ledger in a heartbeat, you'll see. Am I Dobly? Yes, that's me. Excellent work from the third promise and the entourage. Sharp instinct. Let me commence the rite of succession then. Species. Let's regard you with wary eyes and a twitching jaw. Backing away slowly may be the wisest course of action. But if I don't, I get in your face. Hello. I'm in your face. Hello. I will pet you. See, you would not dare spit on me. Ah, a visitor from across the salt if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit if you startle them. This should keep you moving slow and deliberate. I think it is this guy. Person. Who do I talk to? Oh, wait. Sometimes my inputs don't do anything. Which is kind of worrying. See, we're both done with our interrogations. So, who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear your pick. Oh jeez, diligent branch hand. The workers so intent on stable chores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip the mask off our mystery ranch hand, so to speak. He was talking about spit anyway. You know it's you, Tobly, and to prove it I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for the confirmation of your true identity. An offer I gladly accept. As you have correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobly, head ledger of Archipelago, and head rancher of the family ranch. I am also one of Gulu Jaja's chosen electors. Huh, in a place featured in the Tuli Hulal saga. Just as we thought. I was right to trust in your instincts, and I wish that this wouldn't be like last time. She found you out fair and square, Tobly. And I'm glad she did. It'd been a pity it had a bit ended here.
Deducing the Dawnservant's elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Right. Not hard at all.
Oh. Who it is?
Zorolja.
I am told the head ledger, Tobly, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobly. That's part of the test.
You're Tobly.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed. With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge. Per the Dawnservant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered a number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one.
I like how they use numbers. Also, I expected his voice to be less deep, I guess.
You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Bring out the example! This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, Third Promise?
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
Oh.
Ah! The little monster spat on me! Ah, oh, that stinks. I can't.
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly.
Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit. As you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but biddable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with the catching. The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the rite, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Very well. This won't take long.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas. But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Are you all right, Uklamat? We thought we heard you scream.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Scream, in other words.
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
Okay. I had to go and brush that nasty stuff off my face. I think I got all of it. Would you mind taking a sniff for me, just to make sure? And just ruin my sense of smell. I saw that look. still smell it? Be honest. But quite a volume of Vuklamat scream. Parka expectoration must have a nasty odor indeed. I tend to remain ignorant of the smell. The whole chap puts me in mind of Galamot's unexalted son. The two, though, Xenos was undeniably more elegant. So this is our sought after elector. Indeed he is. Renville wishes to discuss the feat of gold. This Vuklamat helped demonstrate. You'll fairly alpaca wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task. You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to rankle a wild one? Eat the proper saddle. Infuse the leather with the relaxing scent that suits the spitting beast. Wonderful. Give me one of those then. Have you perhaps forgotten we are a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you'll need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel in the thousands column. You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. Converting to gil, that comes to around $1 million or so. Maybe if you all pitch in. No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money, somehow. In that case... That basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in the hundreds column. With the wool, you can trade for ever more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. That's a nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pel into $1 million? It's 10,000 times more. You need 10,000 pel, not $1 million, so we're looking at 100 times more. Oh, right. I panicked and got confused with Alphinoid's million gil. I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You're almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. And I hate it when you're right. Let me help you with the deal making. Hello again, Blue. Look, here's a ranch hand. I've also learned a lot about the builder profession. It's alright if I ate them now, yes? I gather the claimants towards the festival of the feet, like you asked. As long as Vuklamat goes alone to catch her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. Hooray! Let's see about getting you that saddle then, third promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu. Let the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? Maybe easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Gladly, although, well, I think you should go with Vuklamat. I don't want to tend alpacas. You've seen markets and bazaars the world over. Surely you have sage advice to share. I want to tend alpacas. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it is misplaced or soiled in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with. As if I do such a thing. I leave the wool with Lorelei anyway. Just to keep my hands free. Thank you for your lovely soft alpaca wool. I will rub all over my face. Again, I suggest we try trading the wool to Hafley, the saddler. I won't agree to the deal, of course, but it'll give us an idea how much he'll accept for his wares. know why I whisper. So cute though. I love this expansion. This is the best expansion ever. Is it really possible to make 100 times what the wool is worth just with trading? This is the artisan who makes our trading saddles. Something I can do for you? You've come to bargain. You need one of your special taming cells to catch a wild alpaca. Saddle is it? And how will you be paying for it? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. For me, something I actually want. And what might that be? Mezcal. I like to nurse a couple of days and I'll inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff and you've got yourself a deal. This bodes well for a start, promise. Mezcal can be had for only 5 pel in the thousands column. Hold on. Did you say third promise? And my offer has changed. The saddle is going to cost you a jug of premium mezcal. It's 3 years at least. 3 years? Stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support a man of ambition who will see my business prosper. Or the woman, I guess. Oh wait. You are supporting soldier will go to war. This cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles. It's nothing personal, third promise. But I won't sell you my car for anything less than my asking price. Don't say I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring you more customers. Those of the grandparents' generation can remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these fellow pray for your victory, Buklamat. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's toys. They think themselves safe from these horrors, take the peace we now enjoy for granted. Still others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future these second promise invasions. They become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that have made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Havli, convinced that the first promise's plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. But what about you, Mablu? Aren't you one of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the accounts of what it was like before when the Yokoi ruled our village. That's why I offered to help. I want you to become Dawn servant, keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Well then, I guess I better make sure you win the contest. But the type of mezcal the saddle maker wants is so very expensive. Weren't we expected to need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed. Just need to get on with it. I may not have a head for trade or a stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with the piece of Tuliolala on the line. And neither will I. We will make you Dawn servant. Aiming for that 10,000 pel jock right away will only bring us failure and frustration. So let's first try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at the loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. Oh yes, he bought a lot of wool already, though. course, the beaver. Unlock was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision, and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going. But for now, let's head back to the road where we first met him. And I should be checking for ether currents. No. That would not be. 160 elms to the south. Let's see. How do I get to the south though? There appears to be bridges in the way. Stuff. Still 161 elms isn't very far. Probably do that. So 7 to the southwest. Doing that keyword. I think I still need to. Discovered a new location. Let's see where do we need to go? 7 to the south. Attack me. I said not to attack me. Don't do it. 29 to the southeast. Oh no. Go away. No! All of you, go away. Dang it. Oh, wait, that's good now. Okay, where is it? 23 to the east. Oh, there it is. There you are. Did I get the ether right? Yeah, I did. Good. So how big is this place? The answer is very. That. Ether right, yeah. Okay, let's go do things. 228 to the south. That's also pretty close now. That might be up there. Go around there to get to that spot over there. Too much hassle for now. I might also do those things off stream. Get the ether currents. It's not very exciting stream content, I think. I mean, I'll get one when it's close. And 27 to the north. That's also probably on that ridge over there. So, no thank you. Okay. This is the spot how the Bullnack talked to us. He walked off to the south. Then he was probably going to be Cobbler's Inn. Most visitors to watch fellow end up staying there. Let's go and check salary. Let's. Should probably mount up. Oh. Go away. How do you savage swiping? You're not even nearby. I hope he's willing to offer us something wonderful in exchange. Ah, we meet again. But wait, weren't you all on your way to watch Impelo? We were there. Now we're back. Can I have the basket, Lorelei? Are Here you go. Alpaca wool. Basket of standard quality wool received from Tobli. With 1 pel in the 100 column. But wait, if 10,000 pel is a million gil, so 100 pel would be 10,000 gil? This basket of normal alpaca wool would be worth 10,000 gil? Jeez. Thanks. Now let's see if we can turn a profit. Bonnock, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? I promise. You wish to do business with me? Might I ask what this is all about? Explanation. I see. So the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. Then allow me to invest in your efforts. These Endurals what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I would prefer that one pledge to preserve that beast with the throne, to win the throne. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, small token that I break on tribute to your victory. It's fine craftsmanship. One that would easily fetch 5 pel in the hundreds column. Very generous, Bonnog. Thank you. Thus I won't let you down. I have every faith in you, I promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. Can't believe you quintupled your investment with your first deal. Off to a spectacular start. Only because Lorelei remembered that we were friends, but it was hand over the wool. It's not true. An action you build with people are vital. It's one of the most fundamental precepts of trading. Things that you've instinctively mastered. You think so? You know so. Let's make a 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Here, Lorelei, take the poncho. Lost it somehow, and will never let me hear the end of it. Instead, the next deal is waiting to be found. Excellent trade. Success. Traded the 100 pel basket of alpaca wool for 500 pel wool poncho. Lovely. Turns 100 pel into 500. That's only 5 times more. It feels like 500 times more. Averaging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho, or for more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That makes sense. How do we know if someone needs a poncho? A moment. Okay, I have to be right back for a moment. I apparently have to catch a snail. I am back. Snail safely transported outside. Let's continue. They aren't wearing one? That's the obvious answer, isn't it? You look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Yes, there you go. You find the demand for our supply. So, where should we begin our search for prospective buyers? There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be interested travelers. Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Momalja hardly wear anything to begin with. Those are probably Landsguard or sellsword. Momalja who soldier for a living prefer not to wear much above the waist. It helps their movements. So, even if they have bare shoulders, Momalja carrying arms can be struck off the list. Can I... Pablo. Tell me, how among these scattered travelers do you think might be amenable to a proposal? Okay, you have arms, you have a poncho. Wait. Yeah. You are sweaty, so you probably don't need a poncho. Maybe the disconcerted Hobigo? I don't see if you have a weapon though. Is this your weapon? I think it is. Yeah, it is. In that case, probably the disconcerted Hobigo. Let's see. No coat or cloak, but also no weapon. You might have a winner. Oh there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress. Oh, take that off. Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here, and barely escaped with the scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. I'm actually a toolmaker from Tuli Holal, and I was dressed quite smartly. All the better to show the fellow I'm a man who takes pride in his appearance, and therefore his work as well. But now look at me. Well, sir, this is your lucky day. What a splendid poncho! This will be perfect replacement for the coat I lost. We'd be willing to part with it, if you'd like to make a trade. Or one of your fine tools, perhaps. What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality. The blade looks sharp, the haft well made. I'd value it 1 pel in the thousands column. Oh, from 500 to 1,000? We have a deal. Wonderful. A fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with any fellow merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Miplo's Game-Made Garden, for one. Our field hands used hatchets to harvest the mate, and I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter, I have other wares, sir. Glad I am to have met you. Did you hear that? We've already found our next buyer. Miplo's Make Garden we go. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. You should take a podcast. The ones will be the calm type, right? I assume so. Excellent trade. A wool poncho for a fine hatchet. Success! You have traded a 500 pearl wool poncho for a 1000 pearl hatchet. Sorry? There you go. Here we go again, riding alpacas. Not bad. Not done recognizing the toolmaker as a potential customer. We might have changed professions. Make an excellent match. Oh, thank you. Diplomat seals herself for the right to find your next trading partner. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold out these. With that, I suppose we should hop on the alpacas Mablu has so kindly provided. Let's first 212 yalms to the south. Yeah, I don't know if that is possible. Yeah, I don't think so. 212 looks to be like on that ridge or something. I don't care for that. Ready to go? Let's mount up. Begin the alpaca ride. Please don't spit. Please don't spit. Fine. These ones are accustomed to people. I have a knack for riding, no matter what you say. That alpaca friend, the fellow would never have come traveling merchants. Can you imagine walking all the way across the Raz? It's fair. The mountain is too tall to be real. It is a very tall mountain. Orko Sormo wasn't that the name? Fitting sight, isn't it? I've never appreciated up close. You have to take the long way around the cliffs to get there. To the highlands belong to the Yakoi. Yakoi! And I'm discovering lots of new locations. Thanks. So, Mablu, you said you were learning about the peddler profession? You don't care for ranch work? No, I love it. I love working with alpacas. But becoming a peddler has always been a dream of mine. New location, nice. It's just, I'm not sure I have the talent for it. If I can help you buy the taming saddle though, then it'll be proof that I can do this after all. In that case, guess what? Get ready to be a merchant. Look, almost there. Are we? Yeah, there is. Auto capture. Oh, and I see a lookout point. We made it, without a single smelly incident. I sent the alpacas back to Kuvlo's Inn, so we'll walk up along the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn Servant, weren't you, Third Promise? That I was. Then perhaps you understand. I was an orphan too, you see. Dobly took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's rich generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. You need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're to prepare for the feat of gold. As it's made harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchets. And to that Buklamat's sway with people, you should have no trouble making a favorable deal. That's Miplu herself over there. Let's say hatchet with our promise. Let's get to bargaining. The little axe for me? I do. A fine hatchet. A finely crafted hatchet you received in trade for a wool poncho, worth 1 pearl in the thousands column. Thanks. Let's see what we can get for it. I'm Miplo, the owner of these fields. I have a mind to trade if you're interested. Well, the third promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal, but you have an offer. This hatchet, brought by a seasoned artisan, the razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. The quality is acceptable, I suppose. I offer you a large sack of made leaves in exchange. Now, a sack of made leaves is valued at 1 pearl in the thousands column. Same price as the hatchet. You will bring us no closer to the mezcal. If I may, Mr. Miplo, it's harvesting season, is it not? Was not the demand for hatchet afford them a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. We missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. A generous deal here will put you in the third person promises good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration? I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. These innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming. We will no longer have needs of hatchets. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Uklamat. That's why I'm prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair giving you reasons. For yourselves, would you no better off for the transaction? How about this then? If we were to help bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would. Until Koana's farms come about, you can always use more hands in the fields. And you can go ahead and add the labor to the bargain. I did value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, Mablu. Lorelei and I have made together. Oh no, I'm helping too. Off to the fields then. I mind you pick the healthy leaves. Take 5 good bundles from each of you. I think I will have to end this stream soon-ish, so people here are going to want to try to sleep, and they probably don't need someone talking in another room. Wait, mate? Is that tea? I have mate tea, I believe. Done with this one? This one. And this one? See the last one. jump over your tiny wall. Hello, I brought you some leaves. You brought me some leaves then? Yes, that's what I just said. Sizable pile of freshly harvested mate leaves. An acceptable harvest. See how your companions fared before I make any decisions though. Here, we both our share as well. Thank you, Terra Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honor mine. Adding the value of labor to the price of the hatchet. I'm prepared to offer you a full stack of highest grade mate leaves. Premium mate mate. Out at the shop, one sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 per in a thousands column. Then we can bid farewell to this hatchet. I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutually agreeable trade. As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. Bye. Blue, what's wrong? Just did something weird. It's as I was saying before. Even after everything Tobler has done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. Then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Tobler to accept my decision then? Have you mentioned your plans to leave? Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow in my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tural's peace. Becoming Dawn Servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing. I wouldn't be surprised if Toby held the same opinion. What the hell? So talk to him. Someone is calling me. I will be right back. back. Someone from work called to help them with the problem, I guess. But, okay, let's finish this quest at least. You should live a life of your own choosing. Oh, we're back, by the way. And I wouldn't be surprised if Tobli held the same opinion, so talk to him. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice. First, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What's next then? Try to trade our 3 leaves for something halfway to 10,000 bell? No, I think we're close enough now. So we go straight to for the premium mescal. Bargain our way into double the value, eh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I'll make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Korna and Zoral Jar? I mean, of course I am. I'm Buklamat of the Dawn's Promise after all. Excellent. Hey. Success. You traded 1,000 pearl hatchet for 5,000 pearl stack. A stack of top grade mate leaves. I should really stop. No, I should stop. It's already +12. People are wanting to sleep. I am wanting to sleep, really. I have stuff to do tomorrow. So, yeah. As much as I would like to see the final trade, I'm going to say goodbye for now. It's quite a ways away from the village, really. So I still need to log out here and start here again the next time I stream. It would also be kind of annoying. What's next? Ooh, jeez. Didn't Northwest, you say? That's very close. Oh, but that's still... I get there? What the heck is this plant? Huh. No, off to the spiky leaves. Oh, maybe? Ow. Jump into the spiky leaves. Oh, yes, we get it. To the east. I see. That is 2 of the Ukapacha ones done. But with that, I'm going to have to say goodbye. I've been Fae'ret. This has been Lorelei. I will see you next time, maybe even tomorrow. I'm really into MSQ right now. So I might very well stream tomorrow evening as well. Until the next time then.